welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor and today we're doing a birthday book haul. I did get a few books to add to the TBR, which the physical TBR is going very long. But before I hop in the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you love all things books. I did ask for books and only books for my birthday for the most part, except I did ask to get my hair done. Well, asked to pay to get my hair done, so my hair is done. She is pretty much the exact same. She is just a little shorter and a little more layered, but I love the movement we've got going on here. And most of this is fantasy, and I'm quite sure every single one of these books is YA. Why can't I buy an adult book? We don't know. But and to each their own. I didn't just get books for my birthday, but pretty much everything else I did get for my birthday was things that I bought for myself as birthday gifts to myself because I needed to upgrade or get some things. So, new makeup, new clothes, etc., etc. But without further ado, let's go through all these books. I do feel like I should put out the disclaimer. This is not me bragging. I just know that everyone loves a good little book haul. And also, if you can't afford to buy these books or you don't have the space or the ability to, go out and read them, this is not me telling you to go buy things, you know? A lot of us do get affected by consumerism in this world, and sometimes I am a collector of things and I am a collector of consumer products. So the first two books I got were gifts from my brother, and I got these for $13 to $14 each, given all the sales I got off of Barnes & Noble. I could have squeezed another book out of him, but you know what? I'm the nice older sister. They are both sapphic reads, YA sapphic reads, by authors whose books I really enjoyed last year. So first up is Say a Little Prayer by Jenna Voris. So Jenna Voris wrote Every Time You Hear That Song, which was a 5-star read of last year. It has a bisexual and lesbian FMCs, dual timeline, country music star. If you love it, that's this. This is essentially her saying that she is processing the religious trauma that she had as a child. We are following Riley, who is living in a quiet church town. However, she has gotten into a little trouble defending her sister who recently had an abortion from all of the negative comments that are coming from her school. So she is sent off to a church camp for 7 days in order to, reform herself, which I feel like that's okay. But in being sent off, she decides that she is going to break perform all 7 deadly sins in 7 days in order to just give an FU to the church. But while she's there, she has to deal with the fact that she is falling for her best friend, aka the pastor's daughter. This just sounds like it's going to be a messy, funny, really interesting time that's probably going to touch on some hard topics of religious trauma. So we'll see. Then we have a book by the author of Fireworks, Alice Lynn. It was a book last year that I read that had a bisexual FMC who was falling in love with her childhood best friend who just happened to be a K-pop star. So in this case, this one is called Love Points to You, and we are following Linda Fan, who is in need of a little money to get into her dream school, the Rhode Island School of Design. So when she is approached by Angela Wu to help Angela build this, what is it called? Otome game? I am familiar with it, but I don't know how to describe it. But I know it is sort of a romancing sort of game. She can't pass up the deal to get the money. However, as they work closely together, romance ensues. Maybe I should do a bit of a sapphic reading vlog. Let me know if that's on the list. Let's hop into the books that my parents got me. I do need to say that I did ask for romance books. However, they did get me the cheaper options, which were the YA fantasy ones, so we'll see. But first up, we have The Dance of Thieves duology by Mary E. Pearson. I know absolutely nothing about this duology. I know there's romance. I believe there are assassins, very likely thieves, given this. You could leave me some non-spoiler things in the comments down below, but I've been seeing it all over Book Talk and BookTube for years, and I love me a little duology because that means it doesn't take me forever to read it. So, then we have the beginnings to some interconnected series here. First off, Shadow and Bone. I don't know what Leigh Bardugo's first work was. This is the earliest work that I hear people talk about, but I've been intrigued by her very recent works in the adult dark academia genre. But I like to read things in order if I possibly can. Plus, there's a Netflix show to contend with, and then everyone sings the praises of the Six of Crows duology, so I'm going to start from the beginning. I've heard mixed opinions about these in terms of what people like. I feel like book 1 everyone loves, and I feel like the next 2 books are sort of meh on the scale. So I don't know. I just want to know what everyone's talking about. Also, I feel like if I'm going to read Six of Crows, I'm going to read this first. I am someone who likes to read things chronologically, even if you don't necessarily have to. Then, because everyone and the mama loves to talk about Stephanie Garber and Once Upon a Broken Heart, I will be reading Caraval. I have also heard mixed reviews on this. Either people just don't read Caraval series, or they read it and they're like, I'm just going to skip over the rest and go to Once Upon a Broken Heart. Or people absolutely love it and say you have to read it before it. So I don't know. I am one who likes to know the lore. I like to know the topics behind this. And I know Steph really loved this. Belle Therese really loved this. But I've also heard who else? I feel like I can't remember who else. Maybe Larry didn't really love it. I'm not sure. But everyone, I've heard mixed reviews on this, but I think, I'll have a fun time. She's giving a YA fantasy, fairy tale vibes that I think I'll like. So, I don't know. I like to be prepared. Hopefully I can get through these series, which just toppled over on my desk because I did not stack them properly before the year is up, so that I can look at starting the next part of the series next year. I have so many series on my fantasy physical TBR. You should see the way this looks. You'll see it when I do my monthly TBR, picks my prompts. It is so packed. It is a struggle to pull books off that shelf right now. So we need to go on a little fantasy book buying ban, because to be fair, I need to go on a book buying ban because all of the particular category shelves are full to the brim. But let me know which book you would like to see me read immediately next, if there's any themed vlogs that you're more excited to see. I know when Pride Month comes around, a lot of these sapphic and queer reads will appear in there, but if you want me to do some serious reading vlogs, I'm prepared to do those. I'll see y'all in the next video.